Welcome. You and I tuned in with Eyes on Podium podcast, and I'm here with my brothers, Henny, Coach Chris. It's Showtime Tone. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight. This guy is distracting. We're gonna get into the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? It's the off season. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things buzzing. But we're gonna get into Golden State. We gonna get into the Lakers. You know what I mean? They talk about they should just give up on AD now. Why extend him is what they saying. Why extend him? What are we doing? But before we do all of that, we need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification so y'all know every time we drop in. This is Eyes on Podium podcast, and we here.
Yo, that's
I don't read no comments. I don't care what they say. Time and place, we can talk about it. Last night I was wildin'. Made 2K over 2K. It's a new day and I'm back to problem. Bank account be crowded. By next you don't need 5 rooms. Soundproof, watch them doubt it. Hey, they try to talk me out here. I done wasted some greatness just sitting there trying to think about it. I go John Moran and give all of my homies rollies. I'm a hot pick, rolling with me, gon' be low-key. Best believe it's more of us, but today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the 3, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it curry when I'm closing up. No one should be talking, eyes on podium. No one should be talking, keep your eyes on the podium. Yeah. No one should be talking. Eyes on podium. Yeah. Look, open at the corner for the 3, nobody noticed. Catch me out in traffic, keep it.
Let's just get straight to it. Evan Foyer talking about he want to spit on people. He mad. He hate it. He hate him. He hate Tibbs. He said, yo, y'all killing my career, man. Me and Rose looking at each other like, what are we doing here? We can help another team. We can help this team. Y'all need shooting. And I'm on the bench. So, I want to spit on people. I just want him to say names. Say names. Who you wanted to spit on? Who's everyone? Who's everyone, Evan? Evan?
probably the coaching staff for sure.
How you feel about this, Eddie? What's going on here? This your man. Your man. It's your French man.
He has every right, mate. Shout out to my French people. And he deserved to play in the playoffs, in my personal opinion. What we lacked was shooting. We have a shooter. It's as simple as that. We like shooting. We had a shooter. Doesn't add up. I get his frustration from starting to not playing at all is a abrupt thing. He like it wasn't like he losing his minutes. He literally went from starting to not playing at all. So I get the frustration. It's hard to come into work every day and say like, hey, I'm gonna help out. But he wasn't helping out. He couldn't do nothing. He was really. Did
he deserve to play? Is the question, Chris? What you think?
He answered.
Did he deserve? Did he deserve to play over the people? Because once he got out of the rotation, something started happening, and it's called winning.
True.
Right. I mean, so I could agree to that point. I mean, it's obviously a frustrating situation, you know. Like, just to piggyback on what Henny said, you go from a starting spot to the dead cold of the bench. So at that point, you know, you're gonna feel like you want to fight everybody. You know, he got paid from the Knicks. So obviously he's expecting to be in some type of some sort of rotation. I do feel like with the struggles of some of the players on the Knicks team in the second round, I feel like you could have added in some shooting. I mean, at least give him some minutes to see what he can do, because he is one of the best shooters on the team. So why not even just try to see if it could work? Obviously, he'll come in with a little bit more motivation from not playing. So, you know, and it's not like Evan Fournier can't play. You know what I'm saying? When he plays for his country, he lights it up.
Yeah, I mean, every time he plays well is in those high pressure games. I mean, one of the games in the article, one of the moments he referred back to was when RJ came in. He was sick. It was a game in Philly, and he didn't even know he was playing. He was sick. The person in front of him was out as well. He's like, "Oh crap, I'm playing." He didn't even warm up. He wasn't out there. He said he never went out there for the Pledge of Allegiance. He just went out there with the game started on the bench. He was never out there in the beginning of the game. So he was like, "Oh crap, let me go out there." Yeah, stuff you don't see. He's like, "Oh wait, let me go out there," and he ends up dropping 17 points, couple boards, couple assists, and help the Knicks win the game. But yeah, what do you say to that, Tom? What do you think about all this?
I think he deserved to play in the playoffs, right? They lack shooting, and he's a shooter. I think what you have here is a case of bad coaching. You have to find a way to get Fournier in the game. He's streaky. He's not a great defender. Right. But Fournier can win you a game or two, right? All he has to do is get his rhythm and get hot. And there's plenty of players in the NBA who are starting on teams and or who actually play on other teams, right? So the fact that Fournier got minimized to the role that he got last season was, I think that falls on the coaching. But to Tibbs' credit, Tibbs is the defensive coach. Fournier would never play on a team for Tibbs. So
right, I mean, to piggyback,
like a double-edged sword.
Right, I was saying to piggyback off of that, like Duncan Robinson out in Miami, he didn't play, and then he ended up coming out and being able to play. I think it's fine that that Evan Fournier didn't play in a regular season. He didn't fit the team identity, right? He didn't. He doesn't rebound well. He doesn't play great defense. That's a team identity, right? They want to get extra possessions. They play inside out sometimes. They shoot mad threes. He helps there with the shooting of threes, but it's the other side. It's really the grittiness that he doesn't fit Tom Thibodeau's personality, which if you look at the Knicks roster, each of the players that are playing in the rotation, that's why Obi's gone, fits Tom Thibodeau's, the coach's personality, right? So he doesn't. However, in the playoffs, it's all about matchups. It's all about scheming. It's all about situations. I feel like that was an area where Coach, what's his name in Miami? Spoelstra. He was able to be like, all right, I'm gonna play Duncan Robinson, right? I'm gonna play him, and Tibbs did it, and we was out of there in 6, and we needed him because Julius didn't play. The only person that came off the bench to play was McBride, and Quickly was hurt. So
right. and that's why I feel like he should have definitely got.
He definitely should have played in the playoffs.
Why McBride when Jalen Brunson is playing all the minutes? We don't need a point guard. We just needed a spot up shooter, regardless of him playing defense.
No,
I said what?
Listen. I think Jalen Brunson needed to play all the minutes. I think
Did you hear what I said? I don't think you heard what I said.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. What?
Exactly. I said him playing McBride usually comes in for the point guard. I said we don't need another point guard. Jalen Brunson was playing all the minutes. What we needed was a spot up shooter who can knock down that shot.
Facts.
Who can get somebody out the paint.
Facts.
The Heat were not worried about any shooters because they weren't hitting shots, so they were able to crowd the paint and make it semi-hard for Jalen Brunson because he went off still.
That's facts. Factual information. Factual information. All right, man. The streets is buzzing. Joel Embiid. It's like, yo, you know, I want to win a championship. I want to know what it feels like to win a championship. I'm thinking about winning a second championship. And if I could do that,
wherever that may be,
wherever that may be, if I got to do that in Philly, if I got to do it somewhere else in the Big Apple, then so be it. If I got to go back to my, go team up with my agent, my family, you know what I'm saying? Leon the Don Rose, that Showtime Tone calls him, you know what I'm saying? Then so be it. Then so be it. Chris, Hetty, what's up? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
So I mean, I think New York would be the perfect place for Joel, honestly. But at the same time, I also read that Joel said he was trolling.
Listen, he could be trolling.
He said his name on Twitter is Joel Trowell and B. So he said, "You see my middle name." So, and then I read reports saying that he want to go the Kobe route and kind of stay with the franchise his whole career. But at the same time, you know, it gets harder later on down your career when you look and you're stuck in a situation where you don't see any light at the end of the tunnel, and you're like, you know, you're trying to figure it out, and you know, other places start looking like way better options where you could have the possibility of winning that championship. So, I mean, I don't think it's something we could completely rule out, but I definitely think that Joel Embiid will have the Garden live. Like he's that kind of player that you could use in the Garden. Like he loves the people. He's a player for the fans.
He's a superstar. He's a real superstar. Yeah. He's a real superstar. What we giving up for it? How we gonna get this star, Henny? Well, you the dreamer. How we gonna get this star? How is it gonna happen?
I mean, the only way you can he averages 33, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 65% true shooting.
MVP.
So the only way you can get that is giving up the same in return, right? And who would that be? It would most likely would have been Julius Randle. That's the only logical, and I'm pretty sure money-wise works, but that's the only logical exchange for that. Then you'll get into semantics with Mitchell Robinson. You get rid of him, whatever. But that would look amazing, wouldn't it? That would change the dynamic of the whole team. We would be respectable. People can't focus on Mitchell just standing at the what's the
Mitchell's out of here. If Joel's coming, Mitchell's out of here.
What's that?
The dunker spot.
The dunker spot. So you would have to respect that now. That gives Brunson space to operate, whatever, because you have to respect Joel.
Joel Embiid,
so he could step out too.
Joel Embiid and Jalen Brunson together is scary. That's a tandem right there.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
That would be a good combo. I don't know if I do that type of trade with Philly though.
I mean, what does that trade look like though? What does it look like? What do you think that looks like, Tom?
That's the other portion. Like, what does it look like? You know, if you give up Julius and Robinson and Philly takes that trade, everyone deserves to be fired because it just doesn't make the most sense, right? I would think to get Embiid, you probably gotta give up your entire future. So all of those draft picks that were collected, and then they'll probably take Julius and Mitchell, but. Outside of that, just Julius and Mitchell, I don't think that's enough for Embiid. But as a Knicks fan, some days, I don't think Embiid is what you want because he's not the most durable player, right? So if you flush all of your assets into a player who doesn't have much durability, you could find yourself in a situation that the Clippers are finding themselves in with Kawhi, right?
Ooh.
That's want to find yourself in. So
I don't know. No. Stay there. Let's say the Knicks go and give up 7 picks and 5 first rounders and they get Joel, right? Because realistically, the numbers work like right now, let's say hypothetically, Fournier and RJ, right? They work to make those numbers work for Joel Embiid, right? So let's just say instead of it being a lot of players, it was actually more picks than just players, right? So you had the players that make the money work, and then you just had, let's say, 7 picks, right?
So Julius stays.
Julius stays, right? Let's say RJ goes, right? Let's say it's RJ, right? Julius stays. Let's say Julius, Joel Embiid, Quentin Grimes, whoever at the 3, and Jalen Brunson. Where is that? Where do you see that? Joel Embiid is probably 31 at this time. He's 29 now.
They're gonna have to make some upgrades.
I don't think that team is better than the team he's on now.
You don't think Julius Randle will be awesome as a number 3 option?
No, I don't think him going to being on that Knicks team.
Yeah, because you're saying like
better than the team that he's on now.
But it's not. I think so. It's not bad. It's not a bad team either. I think they just lost.
We just said whoever at the 3. We don't even know who playing the 3.
Right, like that's
what I'm saying. We just said whoever. That's what I'm saying. Like
whoever.
they gotta upgrade somewhere. Like you gotta find somebody else. Like
we have.
Let's say Josh Hart.
All-stars.
Josh Hart at the 3.
All-stars.
Okay.
Josh Hart at the 3.
Okay. Josh Hart at the 3.
Right.
One of these
and Quentin Grimes at the 2 or Quickly at the 2.
Nah, Quentin Grimes.
Quickly at the 2.
Don't like that.
I need height.
HB like that. HB like that.
Quickly at the 2. Hey.
I would take Grimes.
Over Quickly?
Yeah, just because now
he wants Quickly on the bench. He needs.
I need
somebody on the bench
to be solidified.
I really hope that Quickly is in the Knicks Ginobili. I do. Mm-hmm. I hope so. I'm thirsty.
Ginobili's a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard you. I said what I said, and I know what I said, and I meant what I said when I said it. You heard. Okay. Hey,
that wouldn't be bad though. I like Hart at the 3.
Hart at the 3 is tough.
Hart at the 3. It's not bad.
All right, Obi's gone. Dante's here. We still have it sounds like we have a lockjam at the guard position. We added another guard and minus a big, and we already had a lot of guards. So what's happening here? The market says, there's a few forwards on here that we possibly could get for the minimum. Right? I mean, we can't really afford much because we're damn near at the luxury tax close there. So, who y'all see out there that if we can get at the minimum will be awesome to get?
I have someone that I think they should get, but I don't know if they're gonna get it for the minimum.
Does he fit? Hold on. The thing is too, does he fit the personality of the team?
I think he can.
You think he can?
Christian Wood.
Christian Wood?
I think so.
How many minutes you want Christian Wood playing?
I'll give Christian Wood 20 to 25 minutes.
20 to 25 minutes. Obi couldn't get 15.
You know how much? Well, so if you say it like that, somebody has to lose minutes. Obi didn't play those type of minutes, so you got to remember that. And we have Dante, we have Quickly, we have Hart, and Hartenstein. So which one of those guys do you want to not play?
Hartenstein.
No, you don't watch enough of this game to say that. I would not do that.
Damn, that's disrespectful.
He changes the way we play. I know the skill set of Christian Woods. Yes, I know the skill set of Christian Woods, but how the team plays, him actually being a point forward, it changes. It helps quickly. It helps the guards.
Point center.
To get that. Yeah, he's a point center. So I personally wouldn't want Christian Woods. I think we're fine with who we got. I don't know if you heard of him, Isaiah Roby. He's actually on our roster.
Come on, Isaiah Roby.
Like,
that's
nice.
nice.
Said, come on.
You want somebody that doesn't command these minutes, and then when you need to take away the minutes, I don't mind if he doesn't play. I don't care if he doesn't play. But if he plays, he can play 15. He can give give Julius Randle some rest. Our problem was Obi needed to play. That's the problem we had, and that's why we had to trade him. Isaiah Roby does not need to play. He needs to come in, give Julius some rest, and go sit. That's all we need right now.
Yeah,
he's on the roster already. He's literally on the roster already.
That's a great pickup.
We don't have to go for nobody.
I didn't like the fact that he didn't dominate Summer League. And you've been in the league for a few years already. And you didn't dominate Summer League? That's tough. That's tough to me.
Can I tell you how much he shoots for his career? At the 3?
Go ahead.
35%.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's what we need.
It's all about what he's gonna do on the defensive end. I was watching. I mean, if you remember Obi in the playoffs, right? Obi got a lot when Julius went down in Game 5 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. In that third quarter, Obi came out and scored like 7 straight buckets. He had a 3, and he had a leak out, and he had a layup. Right. Obi could do that. Right.
Agreed.
Quick. That's important to me.
Agreed.
That's important. What is Isaiah Roby gonna bring in these 10, 15 minutes? What is he gonna bring?
He's gonna bring Julius right back in the game. That's what he's gonna do. Who averages 25 and 10. The problem was Obi could not play because he cannot play them together. You can't. You have to play Julius. You have to play Julius in front of whoever your backup is. It just doesn't matter. There's no guy in the NBA who averages 25 and 10 who's looking for a backup to average 20 and 25 minutes. Nobody. Not nobody. So it doesn't make any sense. So you want your backup to average 10, 15 minutes so you could give those minutes to your starters.
Yo,
Isaiah Roby is that guy.
Julius Randle averaged 35 minutes a game, 35 and a half minutes a game in the last 2 seasons.
I preach that. I would love to have played Obi, but you cannot replace 25 and 10. And how many assists? 4 assists?
4 assists. 34% from 3, league average. That's tough.
Christian Wood averaged 16 and 7 in 25 minutes.
Ooh. Can you play them together?
That's excellent.
But can you play them together?
They can't play together because he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, no. Defensive guys, don't think offensively. Think Tibbs. Can you play them together? Who's gonna play the 5?
Christian Wood is Christian Wood.
Is he gonna defend the rim?
Yes.
Here's my thing with that too. The Mavericks needed a stretch big.
Yeah.
He didn't play. He played 25 minutes. They had no bigs. He played 25 minutes.
They had Maxi Keebler.
Nah, there's no reason he shouldn't have been playing 30+ minutes.
Whatever the reason is, that maybe attitude.
It's obviously because of Luka. He's averaging 16.6 and 7 rebounds in 25 minutes.
That's tough.
He can't play alongside Luka. How's he gonna play alongside Jalen Brunson?
That's tough. Yeah, you. All right, give me another forward.
That's a good point.
You got any forwards? Tone.
Yeah, they should go get Kelly Oubre. I think it's a very simple solution. He's a player that will run into the ground for his coach. Tibbs loves those type of players. 6'7", long arm defensive player. And he can go out and get you a bucket. If the Knicks are able to get Kelly Oubre, you're gonna have some fun nights in the Garden because he could win you. He has that same type of effect that Fournier has, right? They can shoot you into a game. The difference is he is way better defensively, way better. So I would go get Kelly Oubre, continue to solidify you guys' defense, and take it from there. I think you guys have a jam at the guard position, like you mentioned, right? Bringing in Dante, Dante is gonna play. Obviously Brunson's gonna play. Let's see what Quickly and Grimes. Let's see what happens to their minutes. Because I don't think Tibbs is gonna go super small, but if he wanted to attempt to go small ball, I think Kelly Oubre is your guy.
Kelly Oubre at the backup 4 is amazing. I love that. I love that.
And he played the 3.
Yep. Yeah, he's a wing.
Yeah.
He's a wing. He's more wing than a forward.
He could get the 20 to 25 minutes because he's able to take the minutes of RJ versus Christian Woods.
Right.
He's 20 to 25 minutes. He has to take the minutes of Mitchell and Randall.
He's gonna be the 10th man though. It's not gonna be good for his ego because he probably see himself as a 6th man. He's gonna be the 10th man, 9th, 10th man.
Yeah, I've never seen.
Well, wouldn't it be easier for somebody to take minutes from 2 people than 1 person?
Yeah, but I don't want Mitchell sitting, and I don't want Julius sitting. But I'm okay.
Mitchell sits on his own because of his lack of discipline.
Right, but when he's able to play, I want him to be.
Yeah, but Mitchell only plays one position. So why he only plays one position? He's not gonna play the 4. So he's only gonna play the 5.
I didn't say he was gonna play.
No,
I'm
talking to Henny.
Oh,
I'm assuming he's talking about Christian Woods taking his minutes. But
right, I'm saying he can split minutes between Randall and Mitch because Christian Wood can play the 5. So I'm saying it's easier to split those minutes and him get 25 minutes by sharing their minutes than somebody sharing one person's minutes.
That would be the thing. Hartenstein,
Hartenstein has to play. He has to play because he changes. I don't want the same person coming out there. I want a different
archetype
out there. I want somebody. Yeah, I want a point center. That's who won the chip. No.
I mean, Henny, to your point though, if you can't play with Luka, it don't make sense to come to New York. That just don't make sense at all. You can't play with Luka, who I believe he's top. Yeah, actually, I'm positive he's top 5 in the league in assists. Then it ain't really much to chat about going to New York.
Right, that really doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make sense. Big, all he does is run ISO.
Yeah, so, listen, and he went to Dallas to be Luka's sidekick, and ended up not even playing.
Listen,
that's crazy.
I got another one. Piggybacking off Showtime Tone, Hornets, PJ Washington. It's a restricted free agent. He still don't got a contract. His contract about to look crazy. If his agents is right, if they good, they be like, "Yo, get him New York. He can give 15 minutes, and he's a forward, right?
I'm okay with that too.
He can kind of guard 3s. He can guard 4s. He can guard 5s a bit. He can shoot. He can run the floor. He can defend.
And I'm okay when the playoffs start. Somebody has to not play.
And PJ Washington will be cool with not playing.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'd rather Kelly, because I just think about all the premier players in the Eastern Conference. I could put Kelly on Jimmy Butler and say, all right, I feel good about tonight. I could put him on Tatum or Brown and say, all right, I feel good tonight. So like those type of players, you can put them on. The only one that I can see them not putting him on is Embiid in the Eastern Conference, right? He's the only one he wouldn't be able to touch Embiid, but everybody else.
Kelly, the thing about Kelly is that Kelly is a score first kind of player, right? He thinks bucket. He's more of a Jordan Clarkson type of player, I would say. I think he sees himself like more of like hard. I'm saying, but he sees himself. Yeah, but he does have the capabilities to play defense. But what I'm saying is like he sees himself as someone who's gonna get you 20 points a game because that's what he just averaged, right?
He's also a really good rebounder.
But he's not going to want to play that role. This is why he's still, you know what I'm saying?
He's had to play that role the last few years.
But he's shooting. Okay, he's not going to get the same opportunity offensively here. Is what I'm saying.
Decent rebounder.
All right.
But that's fine. His impact. I don't think his impact is in the scoring.
Bro, he played 32 minutes last year.
Part of it.
32 minutes.
You got to accept your role as well. So
yeah, but guys, he played 32 minutes last year.
Why can't he play 25 to 30 minutes on the Knicks?
Easily.
Where? He can have minutes at the 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 15 minutes at the 4. That's 15.
Why can't he have 15 minutes at the 3?
Who's 15 minutes is he taking? Josh Hart?
Yeah,
no. Is you gonna take
usually-
RJ? No.
First one rotation is RJ usually is the first to sit, so that would be Hart coming in.
Hart and Quickly coming. They coming together.
Yeah, Hart and Quickly come in for Grimes, and then I believe
RJ.
What about the one?
Brunts, I believe.
Quick
Mitchell
one's the run.
Hart.
And you have Dante. So you have Dante, Josh Hart, and Quickly. Those two are gonna be handling the rock in the second unit.
Yeah, the way Tibbs coach,
I'm just saying.
It's tough to get these minutes in. I mean,
that's why I said
during the
PJ
regular
Washington.
season it's obviously easier, but
Yeah, PJ Washington is easier because he would be going into a role that he's
already in.
Yeah, that he's already in.
PJ Washington played 32 minutes last year.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was a starter. He was a starter.
He was a starter.
Well,
he
look.
averaged 15 last year.
Isaiah Roby.
Isaiah Roby.
That's what I'm saying. You got these guys going from 30 minutes to 10.
Isaiah Roby.
Nobody's looking at the
Nobody
Knicks
want
and
to be
saying
an
that.
OB. No, nobody want to be an OB.
Nobody want to be an OB.
Yeah, Obi probably putting the word out there. You ain't gonna play, bro.
Don't do that.
Don't even waste your
No matter
time.
how hard. Yeah, it's like, no matter how hard Obi played, no matter how much he changed our offense, made us a plus team. Julius was coming in, no matter what.
That's true.
No matter what.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's also because he's limited to his role too, because he can only play. He can't play the 3. He can't play the 5. So.
And that's the
Looking
problem.
at their roster right
That
now.
was the problem.
Looking at their roster right now, it's tough. It's tough to get someone who could get quality, who's gonna be able to produce in such little minutes.
Isaiah Roby. And then yo, Obi would come through, backdoor cuts, he hits jump shots. He changes the pace. He changes the way we play. And we're gonna miss that. We're definitely gonna miss that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're definitely gonna miss that. All right. Let's
He doesn't play paces.
Let's not go too far. James Harden insists on trade out of Philly. Get me out of here.
He only wants to go to LA.
He only want to go to the Clippers. Daryl Morey, like, yo, I'ma do it. I heard out his mouth. Daryl Morey literally said, we're trying to honor that trade request.
Just got to be worth it.
It just got to be something that makes sense for us too.
Right.
So I've been thinking.
What you been thinking of, HB?
I've been thinking. He want to go to the Clippers. PG, Philly. You think they gonna get him that money? Nah. Maybe we could do a 3-team trade. Get PG and NYC at the Garden. You know what I'm saying? We trade the Obi Toppin trade exception with Fournier. We get some picks. You know what I'm saying? Get Grimes. We trade Grimes. You know what I'm saying? He's a young player. You know what I'm saying? And then Philly get their picks. PG gets to be in the Big Apple. And then James Harden is in LA. And then James gonna play in the regular season. He gonna play. He missed the Iron Man.
What is that trade?
What you mean? What is the trade?
Month last season. What you talking about?
But he usually plays. James Harden usually plays. I would rather pay James Harden for the next couple of years than pay Paul George if I'm Bomber.
James Harden not going to the Clippers.
They got a great relationship. Bomber and PG got a great relationship.
What you say?
I don't know. PG going anywhere.
Yeah.
All right,
I think Harden's goal is to get there with PG and Kawhi.
Yeah, he's not going.
He wants to
Listen,
go there. One of them are leaving.
I thought that, but you got to remember this is the most important fact.
Russ is there.
No, he is from LA, and that's why he wants to go there. I thought the same thing. Like, why he has to play with both of them. That's why he want to go there. No, it's because he's from LA. He's going back home. That's the only reason. Regardless of what that team looked like, he's going back home.
Mm-hmm. You want to go to LA? You know what
James
I would
Harden
do to
don't
the
give me that
beard?
vibe.
Huh?
He don't give me that vibe.
Bro, this
He's
is
from LA. He's literally from LA.
He could have went to Houston and just got a max contract.
they ain't want
James
him.
Harden's about money. It ain't about that. That sounds like what Kawhi and PG wanted to do. You're not gonna make that type of money in LA.
You wouldn't take less to play in your hometown.
Take less.
If I'm James Harden, no, I'm not.
Not James. I'm just saying. We don't know. We obviously don't know. But
why do y'all think
he could have opted out and got money,
guys?
Right.
But he opted in.
Why do you think he's gonna take less? He gonna get his $36 million and he gonna re-up for these next 3 years. What y'all talking about? He's gonna re-up. James Harden, 22 and 12 assists, led the league in assists last season. He gonna re-up. Or was that Tyrese Halliburton? Either one of those. He was top assists. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna re-up. So
I mean, if he has plans to re-up, then they would have to get rid of Kawhi or PG.
Yeah,
right.
They can't have all three of them.
They can't. Yeah,
you're not gonna extend all three of them
because they got rushed for a little $8 million. So they good. They good with him.
Nice little steal.
Tone, you bomber. You extending Kawhi. You extending PG. If you trying to get James Harden, what you doing?
Yeah. If those my options.
If those your options.
Yeah, I mean, like, I keep Kawhi and PG or don't extend them for James Harden. Nah, I'm cool. James Harden don't win me games in the playoffs historically.
I mean, like, right? one of them, James Harden just replacing PG. So it'll be James Harden and Kawhi.
That's like a like-for-like swap to me then.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, cool. I'll keep my guys. I have relationships with PG. At least
Harden plays.
Yeah, I would definitely keep. I would keep both of them. I wouldn't. After seeing last year in the playoffs how scary the Clippers looked before Kawhi's injury without Paul George.
Oh, whoa!
What year? Hold on.
What year is this?
Before Kawhi, what year can you say before Kawhi's injury? Let me know.
Yeah, what year is this? What year is this? 2023, 2022, 2021. We don't even know what year this is.
What year can you say before Kawhi? They look so good before Kawhi's injury. They've been saying this since they built this team to try to be
since the beginning of time.
They try to be who?
The Lakers. They built this team to try to beat the Lakers.
And PG plays an average of 50 games.
That, and Golden State still won. But yeah, they
not the first year. Actually, the first year they won in
who's they?
The Mickey Mouse chip?
The Lakers.
Yeah, we remember.
Ooh.
Mickey Mouse chip.
Ooh, Coach Chris calling the Lakers bubble trip to the finals a Mickey Mouse ring.
You're only as good as your last series.
You don't respect the ring, Coach Chris?
I don't know. Tell me how the Lakers' last series went.
Ooh.
They beat Golden State.
No, they didn't. They lost to Denver.
Yeah, they beat Golden State, bro.
They got swept by Denver. My apologies.
It's okay. Don't let it happen again.
It won't happen again.
Oh man. But yeah, I was talking about 2023. Unfortunately, yeah, they've been dealing. But I'm just saying the potential.
Every year has been unfortunate.
It is. It has been. It has been.
So it's like, why not just get out? Why not get rid of that? Get James Harden. Try something different. Yes, he's the same age. It's a lateral move. But
because I feel like the Clippers might be looking at it just how San Antonio was looking at it, right? Mm-hmm. He was having all of these issues, right, with San Antonio. They got rid of him.
You say it's fake?
They got rid of him, and he went and won a chip next year. This franchise has never won a championship.
I hate that
that's valid.
You do all this load management and still get hurt.
It sucks. It does suck. You do all of that load management for you to still get injured in the playoffs.
Yo,
that is insane.
How many games has Joker missed? How many games has Joker missed? He is out of shape. How many games has he missed? He just won a chip.
He don't miss games.
Stop with the load management.
He don't jump, bro. He ain't gonna get hurt.
That is true. That is true.
He don't jump.
All right.
It's only the players that jump that get injured. He don't jump.
You only see him acting when the refs miss a call. He gonna go and attack the other players.
Oh my gosh, he don't
jump. That's why
he played 69 games last year.
Yeah, boy, don't jump.
33 and a half minutes. That's not
Being
bad.
that athletic is the most athletic thing you could do.
What?
Yeah.
Longevity, you don't use your body much. How many games Luka played? How many games Luka played?
Luka?
I think Luka got hurt.
Nah.
I thought
he played 66 games.
He got hurt.
36 minutes. Hey, no, he got shut down at the end of the year.
Yeah, he did get shut down.
Right. He averaged 32 points this season.
Nah, he was hurt because him and Kyrie didn't play together that much.
No,
Yeah,
remember they sat him down. They were tanking.
No, towards the end of this. Yeah.
Tanked towards the end.
Yeah.
Those
They
guys
already
are
knew they
thieves.
weren't doing nothing in the playoffs.
They are thieves. They stole our pick.
They stole the next
Thieves.
pick.
Shit crazy.
Thieves.
It's all right. We got it next year. It's cool. Next year.
And it's probably it's lottery, isn't it?
It's going top 10. I think it's top 10 protected again.
Yeah, they can't do it twice.
Can they?
Twice.
Yo, so, I mean, listen. Coach Chris brought up a great point. Does Lakers free agency moves get them past Denver? They got swept last year. They re-signed Austin Reeves. They re-signed Rui. They re-signed Russell. They picked up 2 rookies in the top 25 in the first round. What else though? What else did they do?
They did a lot.
Be Golden State.
Cam
They
Reddish,
picked up Gabe
Jackson Hayes.
They picked up Gabe Vincent, who was a starting point guard in the finals. Picked up Cam Reddish. Picked up Taurean Prince, who's a good 3-and-D player, smart, high IQ, good vet.
I personally don't think that the Lakers free agency moves them past Denver, but in retrospect, I do think the Denver's offseason moves puts them behind the Lakers because they did not get Brown. So by not getting Bruce Brown back, I think the Lakers might have an edge on them. Just the simple fact that you need a player like that on your team. I always say this. You need a disruptor. You need someone who you can't predict, someone who could go for 20 and then 5 the next game, but still be effective in the game.
Right.
And they just didn't resign him because they couldn't afford him. So Joker's very amazing, but if the scale was a 10% win, I think it just went down to like an 8.
And Michael Porter Jr. was just quoted on an interview where Taylor Rook saying that he's not even 100%. He hasn't been 100% since the surgeries. So we can expect him to just possibly be disappointing, not play that often. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on before you go. And they lost Jeff Green, who was also in a rotation. They now in rotation. But go ahead, Chris.
As I was saying, or Michael Porter Jr. could have a breakout year. Also,
would not be in 100%.
Also, you could probably expect Jamal Murray to be an all-star next year. You have to remember he didn't play the whole last year. They brought him in slowly, recovering from the ACL, and he ramped it up, getting closer to the playoffs, where he looked a lot more healthy. Him getting a total offseason, an entire offseason, to come back 100% for a full season, I think will impact Denver a lot too. So I think some of that can make up for the loss of Bruce Brown, him being even better, and Michael Porter Jr. being even better, because Michael Porter Jr. played like a bum.
Yeah, he did.
He plays half as good as he did. They win even easier.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so him being a lot better next season, and with the combination of Murray coming back, being 110% and stronger, I believe that can compensate for the loss of Bruce Brown.
Kelly Oubre.
Oh,
that right
That
there.
would be, yeah.
See?
That would be
extremely helpful.
That's
would
that's
be
a
extremely
person you
helpful.
just need on your team. A person
You
that can get you
put them-
20.
yeah.
Be
Yep.
He
distracted.
could be
Henny's
that guy
point.
to replace him.
A
He could be
disruptor.
that guy to replace it. Yeah.
That's what he is. He'll be a
Mhm.
disruptor. He's a defender, and playing on Denver, you just got to make good reads, right?
Yeah.
Joker's IQ is like the IQ for all of his teammates. So all you gotta do is make the right read, and he'll get it to you.
Yeah. And don't-
Similar to how we thought about Aaron Gordon, right? Remember he was on Orlando. We were like, well, you know, he could do some things, but he's not really turning out to what they say he's gonna be. He went there, and now he looks
Career
great.
year. He had a career year.
credit to him for saying like he had to change his role, change his mindset to accept his role and just know who he is, know what he can do to help. Players don't realize that, and that's why they end up just having a bunch of scoring titles. But no
And I
rings.
think playing with Joker made him better too.
Yo,
Definitely. And look, they got Christian Braun, I believe, the rookie from last year, who played a good amount of minutes to help. So he's 6'7". They list him as a guard. That's really small forward.
I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers will beat Denver. I think the new look Lakers will beat Denver in the playoffs if they see him again.
do they beat Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm not even worried about Phoenix. I'm sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not even worried about Phoenix. I'm not even worried about Phoenix at all. I'm sorry. I mean, you could call it now what it is. Possibly, I don't know. HB the Suns hater, because I don't see it. You got three players that do the same thing. You just went to go pick up Bobo. I mean, I guess
they had Bobo all over the graphics, like he hasn't been team hopping.
I guess, bro. I don't see it. Are they better than the Suns? Yeah, I don't see it.
Came
They
out
have no point guard. You can't win without a point guard.
saying John Wall's on his way to Phoenix
To do what?
be the point guard.
To
That's
put
what reports.
They reported Bradley
I'll
Beal.
never let this down. Y'all said that John Wall was going to start. Reggie Jackson winning the ring. I'll never let you.
Reggie Jackson won a ring by not playing. He played like 1 minute.
That's
Don't
fine.
matter.
And John Wall won nothing without playing.
You're right, but keep going. What you were saying?
And Reggie Jackson got traded. What are we talking about?
Not before Wall.
Anyway.
I think the Lakers is better than the Suns. Yes, I think they could beat them, and I think it'll be close because there's a lot of scorers on that team. But I don't see them beating LeBron James in the playoffs. Not the Suns.
I was saying that they reported that Bradley Beal is going to start at the point guard position.
I heard it's going to be Devin Booker.
I love it.
But
No. They reported like yesterday.
oh, it's going to be Brad.
Bradley Beal is going to start at the point guard position.
And Bradley Beal has been so successful at the point guard position.
Yeah, no, he's very good at point.
That was sarcasm. They sucked when he played point guard
No,
position.
no, he is.
No, they sucked. Stop it. They sucked. They sucked. The only reason they made it to the playoffs because they had a real point guard. It was Russ. They sucked. They suck. They suck.
Yeah, I don't see
wait
it.
for him to play point guard.
He can play
I
PG.
can't wait.
He can play PG. Oh, average
They
like
got no choice.
Average
They
like
got
6.
no choice.
I mean,
Well, actually, no. He'll probably average more than 6 assists. He got none but shot makers, so he got average probably 8.
Easily.
But I don't see it. I don't see it.
Job out there.
I don't see it. Bradley Beal is an amazing talent, but Devin Booker is an amazing talent. KD is an amazing talent. I don't see it at all.
I don't know how you don't see it.
I don't see it. Look, in
I
August,
think the depth side of Phoenix is what's gonna hinder them.
They got a good bench. They picked up a great bench. They got a solid bench. These guys don't need. They like I said. They just need to give the starters a breather and then bring them back.
Who do they have? Aaron Gordon, another scorer.
Who
else? Suns.
Let me look at.
Wow, they got Eric Gordon too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did pick up Eric Gordon. That did happen.
You're crazy if you don't think they going.
Yeah,
You're crazy. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, I might be eating my words. They picked up EG.
Yoda.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
You don't want Watanabe? You don't want Watanabe?
That's Henny's guy.
He shot like 50% from 3 last season. What he shot?
Hey, he played 10 minutes too.
Oh my god,
Just what we needed,
bro.
He was a master of his role.
Listen,
He played.
Hype
I'll
man.
tell you right now. He played
hype man.
16 minutes.
Nice.
Oh, that's good.
that's straight,
Could have
boy.
used it.
That's good.
Hey,
Definitely
I think
could use it.
the
That Bobo
Lakers,
pickup's gonna be good
Averaged
too.
5 points.
Lakers gotta go get an extension possibly for AD this August. He's up for an extension. Do they give him that 3-year, 4-year? Do they give him 1 and 1? Do they just wait until the end of the season and be like, all right, we'll give you the extension then? Or should they just try to move on from AD altogether? I mean, LeBron will really only have possibly 2 more years next season and the season after that.
That's true, Henny?
Mhm.
He probably would play 23 years in the game in a year, and I mean his career, or 22 seasons.
That's when Bronny comes into the league.
Yeah,
Who's played the most? Who's played the most seasons?
of all time in the NBA.
Yeah,
I
because
think Vince Carter with 21.
I'm sure he's gonna go for that record.
Vince
I
Carter with
think-
21, I
I
believe.
think LeBron trying to break every record.
Yeah, that's what I said. We gotta go look at who played the most. The
It's
most
Vince
seasons in
Carter.
NBA history.
Like he's
How
number
many?
one. He's number one on every statistic, I believe, for the playoffs.
How
And
many
he's
seasons
number
Vince Carter
4. He's number 4 in assists. And number 1. Like he's trying to make these records to the point that you can't
Yeah,
even
unbreakable. Like you'll know. All
He
you'll talk
played
about,
22
it'll be
seasons.
so hard. Who, Vince?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I believe he got it.
yeah.
Somebody was just going through like LeBron's resume, and I was like, dude, this is.
Yeah, 22 seasons. It might be LeBron. LeBron might get it. But I'm saying, like, are you just going to extend AD through the LeBron years, or are you going to extend him beyond the LeBron years? What you going to do with AD?
So me personally, he's obviously gonna opt into in the 2020 24-25 season. He has a player option. He's obviously gonna opt into that. I don't think I'm gonna extend him off of the simple fact that he's only played 56 games last year, 40 before then. 2020, 2021, 36. Even the year they won the chip, 62. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He played
we always
over-
say it. We always say that when he's on the court, he's a top 5 player when he's healthy. But how many times we got to say that? You know? So me as a Lakers organization, I don't know. I don't know if I would extend him. No.
Tone, go. You go, Tone. Then Chris.
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't think they should take long and extend them, right? LA's a attractive market. They're always gonna have They're gonna be a free agent destination. So, but
Well said.
AD's a top 5 player when he's healthy, right? And we say when he's healthy a lot, but we say when he's healthy for a lot of players in the league who get extensions every other year, right? So I think AD would fall under that same umbrella, and marry him with LeBron, probably give him a player option on the back end, and call it a day. Remember, his agent is Rich Paul, so he's gonna definitely get the deal that makes sense
Never
for
mind.
everybody.
This conversation is over. Sorry, we wasted your time. Rich Paul's his agent. He's
Go
getting
ahead,
the
Chris.
contract.
What you thinking?
I just feel like if the end goal for the Lakers is to win a championship, I feel like you got to keep AD there. I mean, I don't see. I mean, like to Tone's point too, it's a heavy free agent destination. So getting rid of AD, you're gonna have to bring in that same kind of caliber if you still trying to win that championship with LeBron within these last couple of years of his career. So, I mean, you've done it already. So I just think that I'll just take the risk and keep him. I'd extend him. Just extend him for the rest of LeBron's tenure with the Lakers.
Oh, so you will just extend them. You will extend them for the rest of the LeBron tenure, but not beyond LeBron tenure.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. I
We
wouldn't
just,
do that.
we just
either.
said that he probably has 2 more years.
Yeah.
AD has a player option in 24, 25. That's in 2 years, so it matches.
No,
up. You
no,
don't
that's
have to
that's
extend
next
him.
year.
No,
That's-
the option is,
Yeah,
is 24,
so
25.
right. So
That's 2
essentially,
years.
yeah. So that's why he's up. It's 2 years, but they don't want to. A player doesn't want to play on a play option. They want to opt out and get a bigger deal instead of play on a
Correct.
play option. They usually opt out and get the bigger deal, right? So if he plays on a play option, he's playing on an expiring deal.
Yeah,
Nobody
well,
wants
yeah,
to play
well,
on an
yeah.
expiring deal, right?
Because if you get hurt,
That's your ass.
well, yeah,
Will.
you ain't getting another deal.
And AD,
That changes the whole dynamic.
exactly. Now AD is a player who definitely want to get an extension early. He want to get that done early because he gonna
Early.
keep possibly he
Yeah.
get hurt. He's 30. He's 30 years old. He's 30 years old. He get another contract for another 4 years. He'll be 34. No, because
He should.
it's gonna kick in. He's gonna be 35.
I changed my mind. If I'm him, I'm trying to get a 4-year contract. And if I'm Rich Paul, I'm trying to get him a 4-year contract because if he's 30 years old, he's not getting the contracts he's used to getting
Yeah.
when he's 34.
This is last
At
big
that
On
deal.
point-
the Lakers, I'm extending him 2 years.
Yeah. If I'm the Lakers, I'm extending
On
him
the Lakers,
2 years
I'm extending him 2 years.
because that's
That's it.
Rich Paul's agent. I'm trying to get him a 4-year. You gotta play it safe for AD and for yourself.
If I'm Lakers, I'm doing 3 years and 3 years with a 30-year play option. I'll do that. I'll give him a play
I'll do
option
that.
for the
Yeah,
30 year.
That's good.
Yeah, I would do
That's
that.
good,
I would do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'll do 3 years. But I'm not
Yeah.
doing no 4 or 5. Nah, get him out of here.
Yeah. We're not doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron-
If I'm Rich Paul, I'm trying to get that because that's
You also got to remember. You also have to remember that LeBron's son is potentially about to come to the league.
True.
he not gonna be in the Lakers though.
So right.
You don't know
Exactly.
that. He may not get. You don't know that.
He
You don't know
might fall.
that.
He might fall to the Lakers.
He might fall to the Lakers.
But but we just have to see where LeBron is gonna want to go after that. Because if he doesn't come to the
Right.
Lakers, LeBron is probably gonna want to go somewhere else, so he could be the first player in
Yeah.
history to play with their son.
More history.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, he just trying
Yeah,
to
that
do
would
it.
be
He trying to.
That would be fire though. I'm
That
not
would
even
be
gonna lie.
fire.
That's like a dream come true.
Yeah,
Hey,
I can only imagine.
Portland, Dame been down 10 toes since for 11 years. I think he's been in the league, and he's probably the second best point guard in his generation behind Steph. He's a top 75 player. Dame time, he's that guy. He said he don't want to go nowhere. He just want to stay here. Now he don't have leverage, and he want to go to Miami. Portland, like, we not doing that if it don't make sense for us. Should they honor that request or not honor that request? Should they do what's best for them, or, you know, stand by Dame and do what's best for their superstar that carried their franchise the last decade? What you think, Tone? Let's start. What you think?
Yeah. Listen, I think that they should do what's best for them. Right? They've done right by Dame. They gave him a max contract, so he'll be being paid very hefty for the next few years. They did right by him already. Right? So now I think it's an opportunity to. He wants to go to Miami. Let's see what Miami's gonna offer. Miami's gonna give as little as possible because they know that Dame wants to go there. So if I'm them, I'm doing the same thing. I'm shopping around. I'm listening to offers. The problem is he said that he wants to go to Miami, so it kind of devalues some of the trades that you can get. But he has a 4-year deal, so you at least getting Dame for 4 years
Right.
minimum. So
Chris?
I feel like Dame does have some sort of leverage.
Really?
Yeah, in a sense that him saying that he wants to go to Miami, what team would want to trade for a player that doesn't want to be there?
Doesn't matter.
Right.
It's 4-year contract. But are you not gonna play? You're not. What was he not gonna play? If he gets traded, right? Let's say hypothetically, right? He gets traded to Minnesota Timberwolves, right? For Cat, right? And it's him and Anthony Edwards in that backcourt, right? Anthony Edwards is possibly is calling him possibly the best player of his generation, right? Let's say he actually does become that person. is he not gonna play? Is he gonna say I'm not gonna report to Minnesota? He's not gonna not report to Minnesota. So he's gonna play, and it's nothing he can do because he's under contract.
I understand that, but
so
that's also
what's the leverage?
That's also a player when his contract is over, you could lose him for nothing.
Yeah, but that's later, right? He's got 4 years left.
That's the end of his career.
It's over. You get that back. You can easily get that back.
That's the end of his career.
If I'm Portland, I'm not honoring him. I'm listening to what else is out there because Miami can't really offer what the Thunder could offer what Minnesota could offer what the Jazz could offer. So even Brooklyn, I think, has a better
package
resume, package for him. So I'm not really honoring it, and it's his fault. Why would they wouldn't even give him help? What do you think they was going to help you go to another team? Portland's a horrible organization. So and I'm tired of him being wanting to grind. Just go somewhere else. I get it. Cole, you want to be like Kobe. Even Kobe asked for a trade.
You did? He's going to go to Detroit. He's going to go to Chicago.
So just deal with it. Just go.
But the organization got him help.
Who, Jeremy Grant for $160 million?
I'm talking about Kobe.
Portland is not that generous. They do not care. They're making their quota. They're making their money. They're selling tickets, and that's it. Because the only thing to do in Portland is to go to a Trailblazers game. So
that's wine country, baby.
I think it's an opportunity for Portland. Like, they could really change their whole organization with this trade. So I'm sending him where we get the best return on our investment. That Miami trade, I've seen that Miami trade. It looks good if they can get Tyler Hero back and some assets. I'm cool with that. But you just said something that's interesting. I wouldn't be mad seeing Cat in Portland. With all those young guards they got Jeremy Grant who will be able to support him in the paint. I wouldn't be mad at seeing that, and I wouldn't be mad at seeing Dame with
Boston.
What's the young kid's name in Ant-Man. Yeah. Dame and Ant-Man could be a problem, and they still got Rudy Gobert, so they got some sort of
defense.
Anchor.
They got McDaniels is out there.
McDaniels, and then they have Nazir Reed who will probably play the 4.
Nazir Reed is out there too.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it either.
With all that, still a first round exit.
100%.
I don't know. I've seen Dame go further with less. I don't know.
True. That is true. We've seen Dame get further with less. I mean, what if Dame does go to Miami though? You think Miami gave up Gabe Vincent, Max Strus? They're gonna have to give up Tyler Hero. They're gonna have to give up Kyle Lowry to make the numbers work. They're gonna be a bare team, right? It's just gonna be really Jimmy, Dame, Bam. They gonna have some
because nobody want that contract.
Ducky because nobody want that contract. So I mean, what happens there? Like does that team even compete? I mean,
I'll never doubt the
Heat culture.
The Heat culture. That's all I believe in. The Heat.
They just found Max Strus and Gabe Vincent out the woodworks.
They'll find them again. They'll find them again. And that's the power, ladies and gentlemen. That's the power of a good scouting coach. That's the power of a good scout.
Can I ask you guys a question? When's the time they did that before?
Tyler Johnson, Isaiah Whiteside. That's his name, right? Hassan Whiteside. Udonis Haslem, he's undrafted. They do that.
Norris Cole.
That was LeBron's, man. That was his request. I remember it vividly. Like, LeBron asked for the first bowl. So they were just gonna honor that. But yeah, I mean, those are some good points. I think they hit the jackpot this year. They just had tons of them on the game. But
things roll in their favor.
Yeah.
Did y'all see what's his name? Did y'all see Jordan Poole's the Did y'all see Jordan Poole's warm up pictures and shit like that?
How he looked miserable?
He was pissed. He was pissed. He looked pissed. But before we go on what Jordan Poole, let's talk about what Jordan. Before we go on what Jordan Poole's gonna do in Washington, because I kind of want to talk about that real quick. How is the loss of Jordan Poole gonna affect the Warriors? How does the Warriors maneuver through that?
I think the Warriors just got better, right? They gave up a young player who could put the ball in a hole, right? Very energizing and electric. Just with some of the stuff that he can do, it brings excitement around the Golden State Warriors. But what they got is CP3, right? CP3 has elevated every team that he's been on. Every time he makes a move, right? They get better. That's just a fact. I think what he's gonna do for Jonathan Kuminga, I think what he's gonna do for some of those younger guys is gonna be amazing. I just see, and you don't see this in Golden State, but like I've been thinking CP3 in certain pick and rolls, like a pick and roll with Jonathan Kuminga, like what happens? Like you got to make a decision, right? I'm used to seeing CP throw lobs to Tyson Chandler and things like that. So when he has athletic players around him, CP can be really good. You don't need him for much. You just need him to come in, give you 12 points maybe. But he's gonna make everybody else better. Their second unit is probably gonna be one of the best in the league.
They got Saric. They got Dario Saric.
Which was a CP3 move too.
Yeah.
Yep.
CP3 call that in.
It's a pick and roll partner, like
stretch 5 who can pass the ball, who can shoot the 3. He's a high IQ vet.
Right. It's gonna be good. I'm excited about what they got. And I think Jordan Poole, he has the potential to be an all-star right away. Like he's that good. He was averaging 20 points on the Golden State Warriors. What do you think he's gonna do on a team where he's probably gonna be the number 1 option?
With a point guard, with a legit point guard, which is the crazy thing with Jordan Poole. It's not like his running mate is somebody who's gonna be doing anything. Like they don't know what they're doing. Like he's legit point guard. I would liken it to like Eric Snow and Allen Iverson. Like he has someone steady at the 1 who's gonna be able to defend, who's never gonna turn the ball over. He's always gonna make the right decisions. He's always gonna put people in where they need to be, and he's gonna be able to push pace. He can play in the half court. He can do everything. He's steady. I say Eric Snow more like Andre Miller, like very steady. And I think that right there is gonna help Jordan Poole and Kuzma too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Kuzma too is gonna when some nights when Jordan Poole's not there, Kuzma's gonna be able to pick up the shooting load. You know what I mean? I think Kuzma is gonna have a big season. I think they're definitely gonna be in the playoffs. At least in the play-in, they may be a 50-win. I mean, whoa. They're gonna be. I think the Wizards is gonna be a 500 team. I think it'll be a 500 team. Where 500 gets them in this league in this next season, I don't know, but I think they're gonna be like 40, 44. I mean, 40 and 42, or 42 and 40 they're gonna be something like that. I think.
So you're saying Poole's gonna run the point guard?
2. He's gonna be the 2, and Tyrese Jones. Tyrese Jones. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Kuz, what he did with the Grizzlies when
you know what I mean?
Oh no, he's good. He's good.
He's elite. That's what I was saying.
He don't turn the ball over.
Good.
He got a point guard. He got a legit point guard. He's not gonna turn the ball over.
That's the turnover ratio in the NBA.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I think Golden State is gonna miss Jordan Poole once they hit the playoffs and CP3 is on a hamstring injury, and they're gonna realize they have no backup point guard because DiVincenzo's gone.
Corey Joseph.
I'm fine with that.
Me too.
DiVincenzo's gone. Poole is gone.
The champion, Corey Joseph.
Yeah, the champion. Much respect to him, but
Corey Joseph is another player who's very steady and won't turn the ball over.
He's good.
I personally believe,
but Gary Payton.
I don't think the Warriors will miss Poole that much, because I don't think Poole would have ever been the same player again, being on the Warriors because of the situation that happened.
Right.
I felt like he had to leave Golden State.
Right.
And I've said this on another episode. It showed going into the playoffs, like how that situation affected them long term.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He struggled tremendously. Like he looked like a shell of himself in the playoffs. He couldn't hit shots. He's already not a good defender. So it just made him look even worse. So the best thing for him to be able to spread his wings and become that player again offensively is to be moved to another city for another team. And I think that was the best decision for the Golden State because he wasn't gonna be able to be the same player. Like it just that relationship was tarnished. Draymond holds a lot of weight with the Warriors organization. Clearly, he did that. He got moved and he got $100 million contract. That's a lot about what Draymond means to that organization, and I'm sure Jordan Poole felt that.
Yeah.
So I just felt like
is CP3 not starting?
That I don't know. I'm not.
Are you the coach?
I'm not the coach. I'm not the coach.
My name ain't Steve.
I was asking if you heard any rumors.
Nah, we just that's what Chris Paul. That was Chris Paul answer when they asked him that.
I'm not the coach.
I'm not. Are you the coach?
Are you the coach?
You coaching?
You know something I don't know.
But yeah, I think Chris Paul and Draymond will sub for each other. I think that I think Chris Paul is going to help the team in so many different ways, on and off the court. On and off the court. On and off the court, he's going to help. He's going to be the vet. And it's perfect because next season, he's off the book for $30 million. You got to play pay Klay Thompson. So maybe.
I did hear Chris Paul said he'll do whatever it takes to win.
Of course.
I did hear that.
Yeah, he's not that kind of player.
Time is running out.
Which remaining players do you think the Warriors should go get? Their rotation right now is obviously their three: Klay, Curry, Draymond, Looney, Moses Moody, Gary Payton,
Saric and Corey Joseph. So nobody. They
need a big. That's clear. The Warriors clearly need a big. Where is McGee?
He's actually I think they were looking. I think the Mavs said that they were exploring a trade for him. They're trying to get rid of him.
Let's go get McGee. If the Warriors could go get McGee, that would help tremendously. I don't know if he can get
either McGee or I don't know how much he's still gonna play, or Serge Ibaka. He's a big that could defend,
I guess,
and also stretch the floor.
Yo, I'm looking at the Warriors roster. They got no 7-footers.
None. That's what I'm saying.
The tallest person is 6'10".
That's what I'm saying.
Kevin Looney is 6'9". He plays like a 7-footer.
Yeah, sorry, just might just be the backup big, and that's it. They might just be like, all right, that's what we rolling out with.
They're not even starting. If they start CP3, Kevin Looney's going to the bench.
Yeah, but that's crazy. It's gonna have to be Looney and Draymond and Klay and Curry and Wiggins.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to be. That makes the most sense. And then when take Draymond out, and then
they won a championship with that star lineup.
Yeah, literally, and then you just take him out. Then Kuminga, CP, Moody, Payton, Saric. Like that's a whole. They're gonna be doing hella pick and rolls. They're gonna be playing two different ways.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. I would call.
I feel like the Warriors should have tried to get an Eric Gordon. That would have been nice.
He wanted to go there.
That would have been great.
It was between them and Phoenix.
He should have went to Phoenix.
That would have been nice having a bona fide scorer still like that on the bench.
Moses Moody got to step up.
Right, exactly. So that's mainly what it is. You need those young players to really step into that role to be able to carry that offensive load in that second unit.
That's true.
Right? You're gonna have to be able to depend on Moody and Kuminga to at least get like 11 points each. Like you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it.
It's funny because Kuminga seems to be stuck in the same place that Obi is. He's ready to start, but who's ahead of them is just a better player.
What about TJ Warren? What about a player like TJ Warren? Yeah, for the Warriors on a vet minimum.
Nah,
that could help.
They need to go get DeMarcus Cousins and call it a day. Give me DC and Chris Paul, and I'm cool. I'll take a pick and roll between those two all day.
DeMarcus is
DC's gonna have a hard time guarding, but
when did DeMarcus get drafted? What year was that?
Give him another chance. Or see what you can do with.
No, it had to be 2012.
2010.
Oh, right.
Would you be open for a Dwight move? Would you be open for a Dwight?
Dwight where?
I would do Dwight.
Golden State.
Dwight who?
Dwight Howard.
He play basketball still in the NBA? It's over for Dwight.
He's averaging 50,
in Taiwan.
50, 20, and 11.
In Taiwan.
He averages 50, 20, and 11. We talking
and he's
about
shooting threes.
the greatest Taiwanian ever to exist.
Oh my God! All right, we're gonna. This guy is crazy. This guy is crazy.
Have you seen his stat?
This guy's about to get canceled.
Who's he even playing?
I don't know who he playing. He playing a bunch of. I'm not even gonna go there with you. I'm not.
Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Whoa, I'm not even gonna go there with you, bro. I'm not even gonna do it.
I was about to turn the camera off so fast.
This has been our last episode. We almost made it to 50.
Episode 49, Eyesonpodium podcast. We here, like we said at the beginning. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and you know what I mean. Hit the notification. We here. We're gonna have a few guests coming up here soon, which is gonna be pretty cool to get in here. Tone smiling like, damn, you told him already? We didn't even. All right, yo. We out of here. We signing off. Our Charles Barkley Showtime Tone is falling asleep. But we out of here. All right. Signing off. Oh, what am I doing? What you mean? That was quick. They ain't sending check. It's not. It's not. Nah, but we gotta set that shit up. That shit gotta be set up. I don't know when we want to put it. We're gonna have to put it like. This shit.
Rolling with me, gonna be low key. Best believe it's more of us. But today I'm dolly. Grab me by the hand, damn, she don't even know me. Open hit the corner for the three, nobody noticed them. Catch me out in traffic, keep it Kyrie when